You want to talk about dating websites? Oh Lord, have mercy. Hold on, let me fix this lens. I guess that's a little better. Hold on, I can't. Oh, Tinder. um, nah. Well, honestly, Tinder. Jesus. Now you got me started. I got to be quick though because like I'm streaming right now, and people really want me to play this game this so badly. I haven't played this game in over like 5 or 6 years. But honestly, I know people like, especially in this modern time where people are shut in the house. And hold on, let me fix this light. I don't know why it's so blurry. Like, is it? See, that's what I want it to be. Hold on. No, that's too dark. I have to just leave it. No, I don't not like how that looks. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. But anyway, people are looking for dates like badly because the way how like the pandemic is and stuff. But I'm saying that because I still recommend people to meet people in physically, 'cause especially since I'm a mental therapist. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, online dating is not where it's at. It is not where it's at. It's especially Tinder. Here's the thing with Tinder, right? And it's a good thing you brought that up. Tinder is an online dating disaster. It is an online dating disaster. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's so much features that they have on there that does not work. So much features on there that is so fucked up. It is so like, I can't say rigged because it's really not Tinder's fault. It's the people that's on Tinder that's making the website not functioning correctly. And I'm have to blame this on the women. I'm have to blame this on the women because here's the thing with the women, and that women don't want to address that men have a problem with this as well. Here's the thing. Women are too stubborn. Men are. And the reason I'm saying that is because I actually had a Tinder account a while back, like a long while ago. But the reason why I deleted it is because I wasn't going anywhere with it. So it all started when I had a Tinder account and I wasn't really getting anywhere. I was getting a few hookups, right? Like I was getting like a few connections, but these was people that was not that really didn't fit my interest. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't fit people's standards that much either, but these was people that I was getting, and I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like we was matching up, but I was letting them know, like, look, I'm not really interested. I don't want to put you on the spot like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got people that won't say nothing. But what Tinder now is that it's become so worse to the point where even if you match up, you still don't say anything, especially when it comes to the women's point of view. So, and I was going through this. So what happened was I felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. So this is where you're gonna have to pay money out of your pocket. So Tinder has this feature where if you're not getting if you're not being identified with your best matches, with your best couples that you're looking for, magically cough up $100. It's cheaper. I mean, they have like a 20-month thing, or I mean, $20 a month. Now, again, this is not Tinder's fault because you have women on Tinder that is desperately looking for a relationship, but when they find a person, they don't say anything. Now, to be on the fair side, I even had a confrontation, like a verbal confrontation with a female a long while ago. And she told me that she wouldn't want to respond back to a guy that's not her type because she don't want to hurt her feelings. And I told her men are, well, not men, but people will be more frustrated if you don't respond than you letting them know what's up, period. That's why I've always been an older woman type of person. I've always been a person that loves older women because the young crowd in this generation, they're fucking gone, dude. They're Soulja Boy fans and that's it. But Tinder is filled with these females. Tinder is filled with these females that wants a date, but then when they get the person that they're looking for, or if not, they still don't say nothing. And it's good that you mentioned this, because I remember a while back you was telling me that you have a hard time finding a female that doesn't communicate. There's a lot of women now that cannot speak. And it's not just with Tinder, it's with a lot of social media websites. And then what pisses me off is, this is what made me really leave Tinder. It wasn't because of that, but what made me leave Tinder was the fact that you like a female would match up with you, right? I feel like you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait. All of a sudden, you finally get a matchup, and it's not spam. It's not it's not like a fake account, because Tinder is also filled with fake accounts as well. People don't realize it, but it is. See, I'm a child of the internet, and I can tell that there's just some females on there that say they live by my area, but they're not by my area. I'm like, no, this girl don't live in Chicago. No, this is a fucking no. Like, hell no, man. You just get that vibe, but. Hold on, let me look at my phone. So, you, like, when you finally get somebody and they're legit, you look at their profile and they're saying they're not looking for friends. See, that really makes me hot, because I feel like, dude, you would not believe how many females I cursed out on Tinder, because if you're looking for a friend, go on Facebook, go on any type of friendly social media website. Why are you looking for friends on a dating app website? Now you're just wasting space. Now you're just fooling people with expectations. Now I understand, because there are times where I would literally go run in on these women and I would tell them this shit, not in the way that I'm explaining it, because I really did go hard on them, because I have a vision, you have a vision. When me and your visions are not the same, we need to be frontal when it comes to us knowing what we want, so we won't be fooling each other. You know what I'm saying? But when you're telling me, oh, I just want to be friends with you, like, no, like, I'm here to date. If you're here for friends, leave Tinder. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. Like, that's just, if you're on any group, if you're on any platform and you know what that platform represents, why would you come in with a different perspective? You know what the platform represents. But like I said, Tinder is filled with people like this that does not know what they want. Hence, young people, young women and young men. Now, look, to be fair, you have women that want to start slow. You have women that want to, well, let's just be friends first, and then we can work our way up. I don't like that, because I feel like if we're gonna have a connection, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends defaultly. So the perfect way to say this is, let's start things slow and let's try to build up our bond. But it's just the communication is so fucked up. It's so fucked up now. That's the reason why women don't respond to messages. That's the reason why women don't like to communicate. They see what they want, but they want a man to say something to them first. But then what are the chances? What are the chances if the female finds you and then when you say something that they will respond back? That's the reason why. Well, I see what you're saying. We're not mad. We're not mad. It's the same thing when like I had a problem with one of the Caucasian males the other day. We had like a gathering and we were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, and he wasn't being racist. He was very stereotypical, but he was saying that, you know, the blacks out here are angry, and I told him, we're not angry, we're just fed up. That's how we are. That's how we men are when it comes to trying to find a date. We're not mad at women. We're not. We're just fed up, because women have so much power. Women have so much material when it comes to their image, when it comes to the way how they present themselves, the way how they visualize society. Women own a lot of stuff that we men struggle to build. A man can build and build and build and sweat blood, and sweat, blood, all this stuff. We would pour our heart out trying to do something. But do the same thing, they'll just flick a wrist and then somebody can do it for them. Women have it so easy now in this generation. And if a man comes at a female the wrong way, a flick of the wrist, and then all of a sudden the man's job can be in jeopardy. I'm saying that to say this. Instead of you using that power to be petty, use that power to uplift y'all issues so y'all can confront each other of what the issue really is. That's just how I feel about it. I feel like with Tinder, it's filled with females that just, they know what they want, but they don't know how to get it. and they're attacking certain agendas that has really nothing to do with them putting themselves down, but making themselves a more better female. That's why, like I said, if you're looking for a date, oh, my dual side controller got disconnected. I didn't want to spend too much time with this, but that's the reason why Tinder is failing. You have women on there that don't speak. You have women on there that would that will talk to you, but they just want to be friends. They know what the website represents, but you have so many women on there, young girls, that has their own different type of motive of why they want to be on Tinder. You're lonely just as much as we are, so stop playing these games. But I feel like when the generation, because let's just be fair here, Tinder was made for a mature audience. But then when the young generation got their hands on it, it ended up fucking it up. Same thing with Facebook. When MySpace was so crazed out, when MySpace was falling apart, Facebook was created for a mature audience. But now look what happened. The young generation came in, and then they just turned Facebook upside down. Facebook is nothing but a marketing scheme of so much death and destruction. People have killed themselves online more than ever now because of Facebook. Same thing with LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where I do my marketing business from. But the young generation's got their hand on another website called OnlyFans. You see what I'm going with this? You see where I'm going with this? So I feel like the modern young generation, they just don't know what they want, especially with the young women. Like the young women they're brain dead. They are brain dead, Joe. That's why if you are looking for a date, just take your time, do what you need to do for yourself, man, because the young girls here, they're dead, they're gone. Well, not dead, but just brain dead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, the crazy thing is, my ex-girlfriend said the exact same thing to me. And we broke up because we wasn't going through anything problematic. It was just she was moving out of state, and I don't do long distance relationships. And I was like, my money was not financially stable at the time, so I couldn't move in with her. I was just been slowing her down. But she was aware. She knew how fucked up this generation is. But that's the point I'm making. If you're on Tinder and you're not finding a date, you're gonna be more mad if you spend more money. If you're gonna spend money trying to get people to notice you, don't make the same mistake I did. I suggest you meet somebody in person. Because like I said, you got women on Tinder and that's what really made me mad, is that you have women on Tinder that would join Tinder, that would accept you, that would talk to you, but they are not fitting your interest. You're not fitting their interest. They just want to be friends with you. So now your time is being wasted. You know what I'm saying? Now I know this might get on people's bad side by saying, well, I found the date on Tinder. I married a person on Tinder. But what are the chances? It happened to you, and I'm glad that happened to you. For the people that's watching, I'm glad it happened to you. Like, seriously, you must be blessed with holy water. But what is the chances that it'll happen to me, that it'll happen to everybody else? You can, like, one person out of the whole grain of existence cannot say that the whole website worked for everybody just because of their experience. It's just like how you work at a bad job and you know the job is bad. You know every day you get into it with your boss, you want to just come in and just hurt people. So all of a sudden one day you actually have a good day. Now you're going to think that the whole job is good? No, it doesn't work that way. You know what the place represents. Not every day is going to be, well, every day is going to be like this, but there might be a day where it may not be that bad. All I'm saying is, with Tinder, people don't got that type of patience. You know, it should be as simple as that. Especially if you put $100 on the freaking website. But again, it's not Tinder's fault. It's not Tinder's fault. It really isn't. And for people like the producers of Tinder and stuff, if you're watching this, I'm not bashing on you. Well, you know what? I kind of am. Because I feel like there should be some type of restrictions when it comes to these type of people coming into this website and they're not handling the procedures correctly. First of all, if a female isn't talking on Tinder, or if she's not using her profile frequently, get that bitch removed. because she's just putting, like, she's just taking space of that website. Secondly, look at their freaking information, man. If you know that these people are on there just to make friends, then, like, you know what I'm saying? There's ways for you to do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you want to keep them on there because it's good business. But it's not, because you have people like me, like, fortunately, that can speak up about this. And people actually listens to me. So it's a good thing that you brought up Tinder, because I've been wanting to talk about this, but I've been too busy doing videos left and right, doing reviews left and right. And I haven't been on Tinder in a long while. So this was something that's been holding into my chest. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since my last breakup, well, it was like, a few breakups, because I'm a pretty promiscuous guy, but I wanted to give online dating a shot, and I couldn't really, like, justify my own opinion of online dating, so I had to see for myself of what the whole online dating is. Now, before Tinder, I was actually married online, but not married online, but I met a female online, and I met her in South Africa, and we ended up being married. But that only lasts, like, 3 years. I've been around and about, but I left social media alone because of that. And I was like, you know what? I want to meet a female face to face. And I met a female face to face. It didn't work out, so I went back to online dating just to get my brain refreshed. And it was a mistake. Well, actually, it wasn't a mistake, because now I got the knowledge and I got the perspective of what Tinder needs to do to get their shit together. Because right now, I've seen, like, people on social media, and I actually have to clean out my friend list on my social media page, because there are women on there that just didn't say anything. That just added me because they was a fan of watching my channel, watching my streams and stuff, but they would not say nothing. Now, this is men and women. This is not just women. This is men and women. Because when people add me, I tell them, if you're gonna add me, I'm not like, this is not my fan page. I want people to give me suggestions of movies I can review, games I can review and stuff. But people wasn't saying anything. I even messaged these people and they haven't said nothing. So yeah, Tinder, get your shit together. Have some laws and regulations to it, because it's filled with assholes like this that is really fucking up y'all products and really fucking up y'all apps. And again, I'm glad you brought that up, Jose, because I feel like that type of shit needs to be addressed. It needs to be talked about. Well, no, it's not really that problematic. I just feel like, it's like I said, I'm not mad. I'm